everybody, we are going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to use the mirror command today. So this is our exercise, and I'm going to take you through it one step at a time. So we're going to read the directions first. Step number 1, watch the following tutorial, that's this, and read all of the directions. Alright, so let's go ahead and read all the directions before we jump into this. Step 2, create a new Rhino file using the small objects. Inches template. Create at least 2 shapes in Rhino, which are touching in at least one place. Alright, so far so good. I think I got it. Step number 4, turn each shape into a surface and move that surface to a layer with a new color. Okay. Using the mirror command, mirror and copy the shapes at least 6 separate times. Alright. And then repeat steps 3 to 5. Which is making the shapes to mirroring, and create another 3 patterns of my own. I should have a total of 4 patterns when I am done. Alright, so let's take it from the top. Step 1, new file. Got it. Next step, 2 shapes touching in at least one place. Alright. And I'm just going to go ahead and use a rectangle. And we're going to turn these into some sort of pattern. So something to note is that if you keep these at like 90 degrees, the pattern maybe won't be so interesting, or maybe it will be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to make a rectangle. So let's make just a square. Square, and I'm going to rotate it a little bit with the gumball. Say like that. Great. Now I'm going to use the mirror command, mirror, and there's a few ways to find it. You can type the word mirror and hit enter. You can click and hold over the move tool, the cascade opens, and mirror is this one. And there is also under the transformation toolbar, mirror is this one. So what we're going to do is I have to make sure I have ortho on. Select that object mirror, hit enter. I'm going to select this endpoint, and I'm going to go straight up 90 degrees to the X plane, parallel to the Y plane, because I have ortho on. So I got these 2, right, they are touching in at least one place, and I want to turn each one into a surface and move that surface into a layer with a new color. So I'm going to go to this red layer. That's my active layer now. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to type planar surf. I'm going to go over to this. I want the blue one. Blue layer. Click here, planar surf. Great. So now I got 2 colors, 2 surfaces. Now using the mirror command, mirror and copy it at least 6 separate times. So we got this, and I'm going to type mirror, hit enter. I'm going to use this as my mirror plane, right there. That's 1. Then I'll use this, that's 2. We'll go for 3 here. 4. 5. Let's go with 6, minimum 6 times. And I'm not feeling these colors right now, so I'm going to desaturate them a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing with the blue. Okay, it's kind of an interesting pattern. Well, we use the move, or the mirror command, which was the objective. And now step number 6, I want to repeat steps 3 to 5 to create another pattern of my own. So another 3 patterns of my own. We want at least 4 total when we're done. So this is one done pattern. So I need to make another 3 of my own. What I can do is take this, and I'm just going to move it out of the way with the gumball. Say I move it over there, and that way I have the origin free to work with again. And we can start over, except this time I want you to pick some shapes of your own. You can pick squares, any type of polygon you want, circles, right? Basic 2D shapes. Let's keep them simple. So squares, rectangles, polygons of any kind, and circles or ellipses of any kind, shape, or size. I suggest you keep them relatively small. They'll make it easier to mirror all of these. And I think that's just about it, y'all. Oh, and just in case you're confused about how to use the mirror command, all it does is it flips something over a mirror, exactly the way it sounds, right? So I have a rectangle, and that's a planar surface. That's my rectangle right there. If I mirror it, let's pretend my mirror is right here, right? You guys can see it's making a mirror on the other side of that line. It's the same distance from here to there, right? Or I'm mirroring it over this line, in which case it's overlapping, right? Pretend there's a mirror here, and we're looking at what we see on the opposite side of the mirror. If my mirror line is here, it goes over there. If my mirror line is here, it goes over there. If my mirror line is here, it kind of crosses it on a 45. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That's how this works. If you have any questions, please reach out to me.